I introduce myself.
Sorry.
My name is WallapaVanWillenswaard. I live in Thailand. And if I would tell who I am, in the first place, I'm the food activist of food citizenship because I'm aware about the food that I eat, where it's come from, and where is the food go. Where it come from is mean the sense of food safety that you should know where is your food. And we aware that nowadays we create a lot of food waste. So we throw away the food and it's 40% that's the food that we produce is not consumed properly. So I would say that I'm the food activist. In this regard, I start my social enterprise as a collective way to approach things in the system, in the systemic change. That's how I'm work at the moment with the young people who are also want to have the career, the meaningful life. That's why they quit the job and they start being a social enterprise because they want to have their meaningful career. Yeah. In the first place, we have to know what is well-being. In my interpretation or definition, I think well-being have 3 layers. In the first place, you need to, it's a layer of satisfaction. You satisfy when you have food. In the second layer, you call contentment. Then you can restrain yourself. You can have balance in a way. Is that what this morning in the first panel they said balance is a contentment. But you also looking for the another higher level they call altruism, the sense of sharing. So it's not only your own satisfaction, but the contentment is mean balance, that you know where is enough. And then you go to the layer that is altruism, that you share. So I think that's what it means well-being. And then why food sovereignty is very connected with well-being, because the food should have their value as a kind, not only for commodity, not only for economic trading only, but food has a culture that where it's our seed to grow food in our own hands, and we know how safe it is, and we know how can we share the seed among people. It's not only monopolized by only 4 giant big food, which is now monopolized the seed market. So that's why it's linked. Yeah. I think that when we start our own initiative of social enterprise in Thailand, we are aware that it's not just individual, we need a collective. We need to put people together. That's why we create the Mindful Market Social Enterprise Asia Forum. It means that so not only in Thailand, in our neighbor country like Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Bhutan, we link with the movement of GNH in Bhutan, and even more than the 6th country in the region like Mekong country. We also now we have from Korea, Japan, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, so nearly 10 countries. We need to put together empowerment, our story with other people's story, and we share the story. In this way, you know, from individual become a collective. Like this conference, you want to be a collective platform for every single initiative as an individual or as a group, put it together, then we see the power of citizenship.
But for example, something really concrete in your daily routine?
Yeah. For example, I myself, we also partnering with farmer. I'm the CSA, you know, community supported agriculture. Here you call a map, right? A map, yeah. So it means that I'm partnering with farmer for 15 years. 15 years ago, we visit the farmer who want to stop chemical farming, and then we support them, and we collect all the consumer together in Bangkok, in big city. Now we have 100 family consumer being partner with the farmer. So, you know, for 15 years, we pay in advance for 52 weeks beforehand. So this is one of example, and we organize every week green market, weekly green market. So we have a lot of spot at school, at the hospital. We try to link community farmer with the school in order to ensure that the young kid the school kids have a chemical-free vegetable. We work with the hospital also in order to be clean hospital, to ensure that the vegetable that used in the hospital is come from the farm that we know how they grow it. Because we admit the patient from cancer, and then we still feed them the chemical vegetable. So we put all this together. Yeah.
Is it just in a particular place in Thailand, or is it?
We all together now the network of 60 projects of young people together around 50 provinces, 50 cities in Thailand. We networking together.
Okay, so all over in Thailand.
Over in Thailand, no, not only in Bangkok. Rural and urban cooperation.